live again on a beautiful Thursday. Good to see you guys. It was almost on time. It was almost right there. Conrad's wondering if the device is delayed. No, I was delayed. I'm here. And Anthony Russell, good to see you. Earl, the stream made it all the way to California. Phil is here. The party can start. Almost didn't make it live. Came very close to not being able to do it. We have a lot of mailings. It's very stressful. We still have a lot to get out. So I don't know if I can stay to spend the whole hour, but I will do my best. There's just a lot going on, but it's great to see everyone. I have some great topics of the show, some great discussion. George, it's good to see you. Phil, it's great to see you. We're going to be talking about a top-notch pro design. I know everyone is always asking, show me a postcard that's good. I want to see a top postcard. So I have one hot off the press. The sign is, I'm on the webcam today, my iMac. I don't have the fancy camera, so it's like the sign is crazy right there. I got it. Is that a postcard?
Yeah, it's right here, my bad.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm not ready to show it yet. I gotta put it over here. I can't let anyone see it. JD is here. Great to see you. Massachusetts, Florida. It's probably getting hot in Florida right now. I just started getting warm in here, upstate here. And all the people that were down in Florida, I see back in my village, they're back. All the older people that walk around all the time. You know, the weather is breaking when you see them back walking around because they came back from Florida. I'm going to show a couple postcards today. I got to upload one of them because I don't have I thought I had a physical one of them, but I don't. Oop, that's from last week. Gonna upload those. Okay. Couple shout outs. Who am I shouting out? Paul Murata. He's not done yet, but I think he's basically done with a 9x12. I don't know if he'll be on here. He's finishing up a 9x12 that he just put out. So that's awesome. Also, Brett, is it Brad Simpson? Let me just make sure. I can't remember his last name. He's in Canada. Brad Morgan. Sorry, Brad Morgan. Brad Simpson's different from his Brad Morgan. Just finished a 9x12. Crap, I forgot. I was going to, Brad, if you're watching this, I was going to send this to Megan on my team to fix this for you. Because it's just, there's so much going on. It's hard for me to get to it, but I want to fix that for you. So he did great. He did, I'm just reading an email. He did, I should have him on here. He's in Canada. He did 99% of it remotely using mostly Facebook Messenger. Then he did a PDF and stuff. Wow, he's got a good system. He only went to one face-to-face. The rest he filled entirely over Messenger. Excellent. He says digital. He says, thanks again, Jake. It's sure nice to get something that worked for me in this area. Digital is impossible here. They get 12 emails a day offering digital. That's so true. Hopefully Brad will come on here. Hopefully I can get him on here because it sounds like he's got a really good system. But he's 100% right, and there's nothing wrong with digital marketing. Like, I think digital marketing should be a part of every business in some way. You should be taking advantage of digital marketing, but it's very hard to sell. It's extremely hard to sell. When I first started selling marketing, which is in 2011, it was a lot easier to sell. The first marketing thing I ever sold was actually SEO and a website. It was the first thing I sold because I wanted to sell marketing. And that didn't last very long. But I cold called, sold a website, and pretty quickly. But I was like, "There's something to this." But I quickly got off of that because it was so hard to stay up on things, and now it's even harder. And I don't think you really can. I think that Google has the up. There's no more hacking things like there used to be. So I just find that traditional marketing, direct mail, and postcards and print are just a very easy sell. It's something people are not even prospected for. They get 1 million SEO emails a day. They get 1 million website, social. They get all that stuff every day. They're completely jaded to it. It's a very difficult sell. If you want to sell more digital marketing, then start by selling print. Lead in with print, the very easy sale, get in there, and then it's very easy to sell. I could sell all the websites I want. I could sell all the SEO and websites I want right now. I could call so many customers and say I'm doing websites and sell websites all day. And the reason that I can do that is because I have sold them print over the years and campaigns, and they trust me. So the reason is because they trust me. That is a better way to sell digital marketing, in my opinion. Great to see Meg Printers here. And Melina, yeah, it is rainy today. I don't know where, well, you're in Florida. Well, it's rainy here too. So send it to the Midwest. Send it to someone no one cares about. Somewhere in the U.S. no one cares about. Oklahoma or something. Kansas. Yeah, we forget about those states. Idaho. Montana. North Dakota.
I always forget about?
What? Wyoming. They could just disappear. We'd have no clue. Cleveland. It's good to see you, Sandy. I'm going to show this postcard in a second that I wanted to. Oh, yeah, nice. We got to do some more giveaways. I hope you enjoyed the course. We should probably give that one away, too. I don't know what we'll give away this year. This day. I was thinking about Supersonic Marketer. That's one of my favorite ones, but maybe next week. Selena, Kansas. Okay, I take back the Kansas comment. I'm sorry. Is it Selena or Salina? We have near Syracuse here, there's a Salina. Should we say Salina? But it's probably Selena there. Bruce is here. It's great to see you, Corey. And yes, I have your email. I'm trying to see if I have one of the... I got your email, Corey. I'm going to send you one. I think I probably have one sitting around I can send you that will answer everything. Phil is here. Great to see you. No, you're not late. And you're the star of the show today, Rob. You're going to get mentioned shortly here. CJ says digital is just a piece of the puzzle. Exactly. One medium out of many. Print is another. Yes. It's not I got to do this or got to do that. I think a lot of marketers make that mistake when they're selling any marketing, but let's say they're selling postcards or whatever. It's not... You don't have to knock digital marketing or other forms of marketing. Some people go in there and they try to put down everything else. No, it's not. You're not stuck to one channel. You should be using all the channels available. They all have certain advantages. They reach people in different ways. They reach different people. It's one piece of the puzzle, just like CJ said here. I wanted to make a separate video, but I didn't get around to it. Who said this? Gerald, I think. I don't know if he'll be watching this, but he said that he's pitching a 9x12 postcard, and someone said that they do the money mailer. Money mailer's a similar kind of thing. To me, it's very different, but it's a mailer that goes out with other ads, but it goes in an envelope and it's stuffed in there with a bunch of ads rather than a postcard. And he says the guy said he gets 5% response. And I think he may have taken that as an objection or something that he had to handle. But when people say they say, I'm doing digital and it's great, or I'm doing Valpak and it's working great. I'm doing money mailer. I'm doing this. It's working great. That's not an objection. I think you dream that up like they're saying your answer should be, oh, that's great. You're going to do even better with this one too. You're adding something else to the mix. Don't assume that these are objections, right? You have to force people away to do something. It's not like a website where if they're happy with their website, you have to convince them to get rid of their website. This is just another form of market. It's just another thing to add to the mix. And it has certain advantages that other things don't. We should be using all of this stuff. Kevin says, what time of year are business owners most willing to do a 9x12? Both of mine I've done during the spring. There definitely is. There's times where it's very difficult to put one together too, if you're starting from scratch. It's never really difficult if you've done a bunch of them and you have existing clients. It's easy. But when you're just starting out, the early spring is really good. Like March, April is really, really good. Even February, depending on geographic location, because your springs come a little bit earlier. The summer is not as easy. So you have the spring, huge rush in the spring. You have the fall, because these are drastic changes. And you have holidays. You have this long period in the fall. And then you do have New Year's marketing too. So I would say that the slowest time, but it's not a bad time, there's two. The middle of the summer. But as you get into like July, you can start kind of pitching for fall. It's weird how fast these seasons come up, and really close to December. Like if you start putting a card out in November, it can be a challenge because you're so close to the holidays. You probably won't get there in time for the holidays, and they've already spent their budgets. It's this weird time that you're too late. But otherwise you're good to go. Yeah. Hey, Sean. Oh, it's great to see you, Sean. Oh, I haven't seen you in so long. It's great to see you. That's great to see you. Give away the M3. I love the M3 guide and the M6, but I might be able to. Maybe, but the problem is that I put that out a long time ago and the concept is exactly the same, but there's going to be like pricing differences that are, way different now. So I don't know. I don't want someone to read it and be like, the prices have changed. The concept's exactly the same. But it is a really good guide. Oh my God, it's a good guide. 9x11, which you probably mean 9x12, is probably too much for a realtor. This is a good question. I should probably put this because I may make a little video. I've been trying to do more like TikToks and shorts and stuff. Make sure to check out. I put out a really good YouTube video yesterday, but I think I released it really late, so I don't know if it shows up in your feeds, but it's really good. Yeah, I think it's too much. I don't think that should be your normal postcard. It's way too big. It'll get annoying. People will start getting annoying, which is okay. I mean, I understand it's marketing and people, but I think you get more impact as a realtor. So assuming you're going to be putting this postcard out frequently, you will get more impact if you switch up the sizes. Don't always go with this giant card. It loses its effectiveness if you do it every time. It's better if you do, say, 6 1/4 by 9s or 6.5 by 9s. And then every so often you throw in a bigger one. You get a 6.5 by 12, a big long rectangle. And then one month you get the big 9 by 12. That allows you to really surprise them and be something different, even though it's the same message, same person. It allows you to have a bigger impact by varying it. So if most of them are smaller, medium-sized postcards, which EDM, even the small ones are big, it allows you to send out a really big one once in a while that just gives you a lot more impact. Yes, exactly, 100%. I know I knock on digital a lot because it's like a friendly. It's like the Army and Marine. Like it's the same, but they'll knock each other. Knock each other, even though we really have a lot of respect and admiration for each other. Jeremy Root, it's great to see you. 2 times. I would not send a 9x12 twice. That's very ambitious. That's super ambitious. If you have the character to back that up, there are some agents that do outrageous things. They have outrageous personalities, and that could work. But if you are just doing trying to be aggressive with your marketing, I would just do. You can do 2 times a month, definitely, but I would switch it. Do a smaller one and do a bigger one. I think you'll get more impact out of that. And I would focus on committing yourself to at 9 months or more of doing that. So if that means doing once a month for 9 months, that's better than doing like 2 months, twice a month in real estate for sure. When's the best time to fill the next card? I feel like everyone's going to say, just wait to see how the first one does. No, do not wait. There's no waiting to see how it does. Or you mean for the advertisers. The second card can be the hardest card you put out. The first one is obviously a challenge because you're starting from scratch. You don't have a dozen advertisers already ready to go like you will in future cards. But the second one, you've just finished prospecting and you've gone through all that. And now you have to do it again. And most of them will say, let me get this one out and then I'll do the next. They shouldn't be saying, let's see how it goes, because that means you sold on response. And you will lose advertisers with that. So they should be committing to you just to get exposure on the card. Any kind of response they get is just a surprise. It's awesome. But if they're expecting like a certain percentage of response or something, that's not a good sign, because then you sold it on response and not exposure. Exposure is way more profitable. It's way more predictable, reliable. Those are the businesses that are going to be paying your bills and giving you long time ad space sold, are the ones that just care about exposure. You'll find that the businesses that get the best response, you get a bakery on there and they get a bazillion coupons returned. They'll be like, okay, let's do this maybe next year. We got enough business, because that's how the brains of some of these people work. Okay, we got a bunch of business. Let's not advertise for another year. Meanwhile, the one that didn't get anything and they didn't care because they're selling insurance or something will be a lifetime advertiser for you. So you can wait a little bit and just give it some time and re-up this, or you can go at it again and just fill up another card, hustle through it, and then you will have, if you do that, by your third card, you're going to have a ton of people from both of those that want to keep on. You will have to fill very little spaces. So it's actually a good thing in the end. That's a good point, Phil. Good to see you, Fort Collins Flooring. It's great to see you. You'll like this postcard that's coming up. I got to show it to you guys. I don't care about the pricing. I can adjust that. Realtor 9x12, have them sell a space on the back. Yeah, definitely. I've got a whole series of videos and stuff that that involve that concept. Realtors can have as much advertising as they want. They just hustle it together. Oh, it's Scott Meisner's here. It's always good to see Scott. You'll appreciate this card coming up. Oh, great. Well, hopefully not the last either. Sarah's here. Thank you for joining. Intergalactic. I tried messaging you. You never answer. I've called you. Leanne called you. I tried texting you. You never answer. But I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to see you here. Can't forget that name. That's a great name. Intergalactic Junk Removal. If I was to hire a junk removal, I probably would hire you just because of that name. Intergalactic. Oh, he's got it. You see this, Jay? You on my live? You see Intergalactic's little avatar thing? Yeah. That's awesome. What do you think of doing my ad for business, saying advertise here for dollars? Every 9x12 card, if you're doing 9x12, should have that on there. You'll get, I think Kevin Dyke, who I shouted out last week, he just posted in our elite group that he already had one or two people. He had sent out half his 9x12s, and he already had one or two, maybe even three, I can't remember, to let us know, Kevin. Let us know. Reach out over the advertising. Because of his thing. Advertise here. All right, I want to show this card. Because I promised it. What time are we at? 1:23. Where is it? If you want to see a beautiful postcard, I got it here for you. This is a customer that, I don't know if he'll be on here. His name's Jimmy. He's got an epoxy flooring business. You know what epoxy flooring is? It's where they put epoxy down on the floor, like a concrete floor, and it spruces it up, makes it look beautiful, takes out the stains. You have an easy to clean surface. It's significantly cheaper than reflooring and refixing and concrete and stuff. Great service, really good service. But he had done, I'm not going to name the name because I respect my competitors. I don't have any competitors that I don't really respect. But he went with another huge postcard company, a really big one, and he sent out a lot. He sent out a lot. He put a lot of money into it, and it didn't. I think he only got like a couple calls and nothing, and it was real weird. It was real. He's like, I'm spending all this money with them, and it just didn't. And so just from that conversation, I'm like, I'm wondering if it's just the design. Normally, the design doesn't factor in a ton. It's not the make or break thing. Usually, it's who did you send to. But the design was bad. I think it was just the design. We'll know soon because we are just now doing a large campaign for him. But if you don't have a person design, if you wanted the best campaign possible, if you don't have a person designing it, and that could be, you could have a graphic designer and you directing them, but if it's not done with a marketing kind of lens, there's plenty of great designers out there, but there's very few who also know marketing. You can just have a beautiful postcard that doesn't work. That just doesn't work. It looks great, but it just doesn't get the message across. It just doesn't reach the audience for what you're looking to do. It's hard to explain. It's like, and it's a rare combination. But I'm going to shout out my man Rob Smith, who's in here. I was hoping he'd show up because if I say this all the time, and I don't say it lightly, but I really do mean it. Rob Smith in Colorado is the best postcard designer on the planet. He, in my opinion, there is no one on the planet better for postcard design. If you want the very best, you got to go to Rob. Not to say your postcard will be bad if you don't use Rob. Like, you can make beautiful postcards. I'll also show you another postcard that was not made by Rob that performed really well. But he makes top-notch postcards. And I love seeing his designs because they're always stellar. So I asked Jimmy if he was okay sharing this, and he said, yeah, totally fine. I think Rob talked to him for quite some time over the course of weeks, which is also big shout out to you, Rob, because you really you understand the home improvement industry, you understand marketing, you have been a graphic designer for decades, and you get all those three together, and you just get top notch, super top pro postcard. But this is his. It's so nice. It's so nice. This is Rob's postcard. Jimmy said I could share this on here. Big, huge headline. You know, it's really big. Spring specials tells you to flip it over. It's got that like TV infomercial kind of look. Like you're going to I feel like you go into the state fair and you got the people pitching the latest and greatest. It looks like this is the latest and greatest thing. And I think that's probably the direction that Rob was going for. And this guy, Jimmy, was just like, you guys got to help me. You know, he didn't really know what to do. He's the epoxy guy. He's not the marketer. So this comes about by very top pro design, marketing, thought, and direction. It's got a great logo. It's got this top rated thing, which you could be lying about that, but it looks good. It looks really good. This little badge, Kentucky's most reputable. That might be true. It might have the top rated reviews, the areas that's being served. I love that it's got the caller text. This is a huge one. You will get people responding just by that. Just by having caller text on there, or you can click this easy to spell URL. I see sometimes they have these million long URLs and bit.lys. Just give them something easy to type in. And here's the other side. This is actually the mailing side. You've got the big deals, free gas card, top rated again. Get a new epoxy floor in one day. That's a huge one. You got the reviews, pictures. This is excellent. This is outstanding. I love Rob's use of drop shadows. I was against drop shadows for a long time. They kind of fell out of favor, but Rob has been doing them, and man, they look so good. They add so much depth. Putting this drop shadow in there, he's always got them in the right spots. I really admire Rob's design. So good. It's just great. It stands out. We did it on nice, thick, glossy cardstock. Shows you what they're for. It's got the QR code, caller, text. This is just a great postcard. This is just a fantastic postcard. Can't speak highly enough of it. I better look at a couple of these postcards in the world of AI. No, I see these AI postcards coming in all the time now, and I don't like them. They're terrible. They're horrible. You can't tell I like AI, but I have not seen they generate these AI images. AI has a lot of useful uses for postcards, especially now with like generative backgrounds and resizing things and fixing things. I like ChatGPT for picking out headlines and taglines, but throwing in a postcard made in Midjourney just doesn't work. I think that once the AI, and it'll be here soon, I'm sure. If you can enter like your business information and kind of the way you want it to look and stuff, I think that it could be trained to make things like this. Like I feel like AI will be able to, when they input that into the brain of it or something, it will be able to create things like this. I'm going to shout out Patrick Brothers too, who's got a nice looking postcard. He just printed a whole bunch of his, so I hope he gets some good business on his. It's a nice looking postcard. I think that AI will eventually be able to position things in a nice format, but I just haven't seen it yet. I see these crazy looking AI images that people pay, and they're not doing it. yeah, this is yeah, there is, and I put that in the description. If you want, I put it in the description. I made a follow video. The long story short, the post office took away the beloved discount. They took it away. There's no price difference. It's 0.1% of a cent now. There's basically no price difference anymore for doing BMEU. The only reason you would do BMEU is if you were doing a very high volume of postcards and just needed to curb the 5,000 per day limit. Even the amount of volume we do, I still try to use our retail permits. We have 2 of them as much as possible. I have a whole bunch of mailings that I got to do with my permit today, and I don't have anyone to go to the post office. I got to go to the post office and get them signed. That's an hour-long process, is getting these things signed and copied and organized, and then get back and try to get them in the right boxes before UPS comes to pick up, to ship out. It's a pain. Retail is much faster. I know I should do a contest here. Yeah, Rob, email me, and I'll send you Rob's info. I think that's how he doesn't like his email out there. The elite membership, email me. That was what is this? 6.5 by 12. This is a 6.5 by 12. What a good looking card. Also, I also shout out some of Rob's older designs too. They're beautiful. He just does great. They look so good. Rob's work is always top notch. And that's not to say that that's the only way to do it, because Matt Hallinan, who might be on here or not, he's had great success with this, which is a card he made, and it's very direct to the point, and that works great. Same with this LED lighting. This is great, super to the point. It's great. I'll show you one by Greg Pazzarina that I do every year, multiple times a year, and this thing performs like crazy. This is a landscaping and ceiling card. This thing gets so much response. We do so many of them multiple times a year. And last week or 2 weeks ago, I shouted out Mark Graham, who's got this. This is not a design masterpiece, but he's getting great response. He's getting fantastic response from this, and it's not a design masterpiece at all. It's exactly the information you need. It's very trustworthy. It's got the picture of him. This card may outperform this card. You don't know this. So ultimately, there's many variables, but I'm giving you examples of what different postcards look like. Yeah, email me. Dan, it's good to see you. No, it's okay. It's okay, Melina. It's okay. We should probably do a contest. What are we doing? What are we doing for I didn't get a chance to really think of it. I didn't get a chance. I also was going to show another high-performing postcard. I also am interested to see what everyone else thinks about AI. Yeah, he is. And we do good too. I mean, we have Megan here. She's excellent. I design from time to time. Megan is great. We even have another. We have a intern type person too. Oh, we have Abby too. Abby's really good too. And Megan and Abby are friends. I don't know if you know that. Megan and Abby are friends.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, they're like long. Megan got Abby over here before. Does price change for EDM based on size? No, that's one of the great things about EDM. You can send a card that's this size. You send a card that's this size and a card that's this size. It's the same exact price, even bigger. You can go 12 by 15. Someday I'll bring a 12 by 15 on. You can see that. Yeah, he's same price, same postage. What was I going to say? I was going to show another one. Yeah, I do say that all the time, and people don't listen. They never listen. I don't know why they don't listen to this. I can say it a billion times, and no one listens. Here's how I learned the lesson. I'm selling my first 9x12 card or second or something. And I was not even in the printing business. I go to a computer store owner. It was actually right next door to us, Jay. There was a computer store. Yeah, there was like two. What the heck? I can't think of what's in there now. It was like this little building. It's next to Boulevard Diner. I don't even know what's in there now. So it was this nice little office building. It's right next door to Boulevard Diner. And I'm talking to him and I'm like, space on this postcard. I'm sending it out to 10,000 people. And he was hemming and hawing. He's like, no, I don't. He had just opened. I could have probably closed them, but anyways, I couldn't get him. And it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday. And he said, why are you talking to me about this? He goes, why aren't you talking to me about brochures? He goes, I really need brochures. And that's where it dawned on me that, oh crap, I can sell printing. I can do that. I can design brochures. And ever since then, I realized that I should be selling print also. You're talking to a business owner, you're talking about space on a postcard. If you can't get them on the postcard, or if you can get them on the postcard, you talk to them about business cards. Think about what their business might need. Job signs, letterheads, stationery, appointment cards, rack cards, brochures, flyers, signage, vinyl banners, signage around things, stickers, decals, window clings. There's a million things that you can all broker. You can get through me or any commercial wholesale printing source. You could drop ship it so it looks like it came from you, and you capture the difference. There's healthy profits in print, and these are recurring orders. You should be selling print and you should be selling postcard space at the same time. You may not sell the postcard ad, but you'll sell some print. Grunt work for hire. Oh, he did. Mark Graham did. He did himself. It's a great card. It's got him. He's up on the ladder. This is a great card. This is top notch too. And he gets results. This is his second or third campaign or something. He gets results from this. I was going to show another one. I got to do a contest. What are we giving away? What's something I can give away? I got to bring the contest up. I should have thought of this before. What can we give away? I mean, I can do print. There's so many things. Or do I do? No, I don't want to do that. What am I going to give away? I don't know. Throw some suggestions at me, and I will give whatever it is away. Devin says you can send smaller sizes free to him. You might be able to save $700 to $1,000 with smaller versus larger. And prints are usually more cost effective to do the 9x12. The print. It just depends how many you're doing. If you're doing a lot, that price difference is going to be huge. But you can do EDMs as small as 6 1/4 by 9, or 4 by 12, or 4 by 11, 4 1/4 by 11, which is a long, thin, weird looking rectangle. But 6 1/4 by 9 is very affordable. You can also change the thickness of the papers. You can do them on 100-pound flyer stock. Yeah, sell printing as well. You're going to be selling a ton of everything. 1,000 I'm going to do the mailing with the cost. But on the spot, it's hard. I don't remember how much that is. What?
Where'd you move the flat rate envelopes?
Flat rate. I don't know where they are. I've been just grabbing. Here's one here. You can switch this with an express. This has got to go to Nick. This is Loudonville.
Okay, I have both of these.
But you can switch that into that one. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. You might, or text Sarah or something. I don't know. Hopefully we have some. I think we should. Okay. Free prints. Yeah. What though? What am I going to print? I could do business cards. I did those 9x12. I don't know. I don't want to give you the wrong number. Just email me. I can never remember. Is it Hamil? I show screen grab of the grunt workers in my 74-minute. Yeah, exactly. This, you would. Look at it. It's great. He's up on the roof. This is so easy to read, and I love that he put a lot of any random jobs, junk disposal, light demo work, gutter cleaning. There's another guy, I don't know if I have his thing, Gary. I showed him a little ways back. Yeah, I have his on here. This is also a good example of that, where he's just got a really good list of things that you do every day, like things that you might want done. Wall hanging, picture hanging, repairs, smoke detector, shower heads. That's the problem with throwing too much text onto a screen. And this obviously can cater to an older crowd. It can cater to all crowds. Whereas something that's more elaborate may be geared towards a younger crowd. Like I'll just give you the epoxy just for example. This is not going to probably resonate with a much older crowd. This is probably going to be for the, and when we were picking who to send this to, it's the higher income single family homeowners that are younger. They're not up there in 60 plus or something where they're probably not doing those kind of projects. So this kind of can fit with that other crowd as well, which is nice. Jamil. Okay, gotcha, Jamil. That's good to know. I'll remember that. Here's another one. This is a very nice postcard. This is David in Hawaii. I've been doing tons of Hawaii. I don't know why. We're just finishing. I just made a video on it too. 10,000 that we're just, it's part of our things that we're doing right now. We're finishing the last of it, but I've done like 3 or 4 mailings to Hawaii just in the past 2 weeks. But this is one, he said it was cool to shout him out. This is David at Sharky's Pressure Washing. And that's a nice one. This is great design. This is a good design. It's very pressure washy. Straight to the point. It's got those little badges on it. Call now, free estimates. Probably should put text in there too. But that's a good one. And he said, this is an excellent one. Excellent postcard. And what did he say to me? I think I have it. He said, I'll screenshot it. Hang on. I gotta find it. I'll take a screenshot. Trying to find it. Hang on there. Then you don't think I'm lying. Where is it? There we go. I gotta screenshot it. It's so annoying. Just to take a screenshot is so many steps. It's like so many steps. Save. This is from the other day. He did a test run for just 600 and he landed 2 huge jobs. So happy to work just off of that. And I think he did only 2,500, which is a relatively smaller EDDM, but that's great results. Did you find them, Jay? Oh, they're over there. Yeah. Let's see. What Zoho Annotator is what I use in Chrome. What's that for? Are those not them? Those are Express or something?
These are just like ones that
crap. I don't know. Is Nick still on that Hawaii one? Do you know? You don't know. Oh, okay.
What was the second one that you had me fill out?
Clifton Park in Loudonville. But he has 3 of us. He has like or no, he did those. It's just those 2. Oh, there. All right. I probably have to order more. I am using a Mac, and I have like I can take screenshots and paste them. I have it set up to where I hit Shift Command 4, and I can save them, but I can't save them. I have to use Shotter, which is an extension to actually save it, because I'm mostly pasting. But when I have to save them, it's annoying. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to, Stacy. I would love to. I actually see a lot of bad cards all the time, but I don't want to tell people, your card sucks. There's a fine line. I'll be consulting every single card. Is that for a business card line to designed to list out a couple of his services. Oh, for Rob. Yeah, I'll give away business cards. So I'll give away business cards. So I'll do 500 business cards. If someone wants nice business cards, let's do that. Let me do the. All you got to do is hit. I'm more than happy to do this. If you want some free business cards, you're gonna hit hashtag BizCards. There you go. Free business cards. Good. Good thinking, Corey. Good thinking. Just hit hashtag BizCards. And we'll do another one before we go, too. We'll do one more before we go. Maybe we'll do 9x12 Mastery. Maybe I'll give away Big Boy. Land Sharks is promoting postcards big time. You mean Offline Sharks, my boys Nick and Tom. Maybe I don't think so, because I'm getting, and I talked to Nick about this too, because I've actually been sending people that it's not from them. It's real weird. I don't know if maybe YouTube is promoting it to them or something. I'm not really sure, but these are people that are just business owners that are they're looking, and I've been referring them to Nick for SEO. So, which is nice. It's just really weird that I'm getting a lot of Hawaii, a lot. Like, it's like I never get that, and then suddenly there's like a whole bunch. I can't do it. I can't, as much as I'd like to. The time is just so, it's so valuable that I can't. I just can't. As much as I'd like to. The problem is 15 minutes will turn into an hour. I'll get on the phone and I'll be on the phone for an hour, and then we will have pure chaos. Otherwise, things will go completely haywire with me not doing anything else for an hour. But it would be great if I could. I don't have a link to them, sorry, but you can hit me up for design recommendations, whatever you need. I could see using that roofer design postcard for a local electrician. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Use them as inspiration. People say all the time, this is on my list of content videos to make, but it's probably the most common questions are, how much response can I expect? And can you show me an example of a working postcard for whatever, for chiropractor, for real estate? And it's an impossible thing to try to, you can't copy someone's postcard and expect the same results. You can't do it. You can try, but it will not have the exact same results. The best analogy I can give is, let's say you're trying to write a song, you're a songwriter, and you say, Jake, give me an example of a hit song. Like, I can show you a million hit songs, and you can copy them word for word. You can switch the words around and keep the melody exactly the same. You will not have the same success. Why not? How come you can't take a Taylor Swift song and just sing it and see the same exact success? And I guarantee you cannot take a Taylor Swift song that was unreleased and you release it and sing it yourself. It will not give the same results. You are not that person. You cannot take something and duplicate it and expect the exacts. It does not work that way. It just doesn't. Doesn't work that way. But people seem to think it will. So they copy and they steal and they expect no. Realtor's a good example. No, I don't have one. I don't have realtor postcard. Usually I do around. I can show you realtor postcards that get a ton of business. They get a ton of business. They get a lot. They get a lot of listings from postcards. You cannot copy that and expect to get listings from it, because they have been doing it. They've been sending this postcard for so long that people trust them. When they're thinking of a realtor, that's one of the ones they think of, because they see them in their mailbox every month. It's not because this postcard has magical qualities that will just suddenly get people begging for a listing. It's all the work and effort and credibility and what people see when they talk about them or punch them in the Facebook or Google. It's all those things. So you cannot just copy. It's the same as you cannot copy a hit song and expect for your song to be a hit. Doesn't work like that. You have to custom make it to you. Yeah, Jay's been harassing me about this. It's literally done. Like, I just have to go through it and basically proofread it and make sure I have it formatted okay, it's done. It's been done for a while, and I cannot find a half hour of time where I can just get it done. Like, just make sure it's okay to send out. What are you talking about? Yeah. Well, I mean, I use Shotter, which is an app. I just don't always have it on. Because I don't like to keep. I use Shift Command 4 a million times a day because it captures it and I can paste it. But when I need to save the thing, I have to use Shotter, or, Clean Shot or whatever. I use Shotter app, and it's just an extra few steps. And if I don't have it up, I gotta open it up. It's just annoying. Yeah, that's what I use. But I have mine set to automatically paste, go to clipboard. Otherwise, if you hit that, by default, it brings up the little window at the bottom right, and you have to right click it and decide if you want to save it or clipboard it. So it's this extra multiple steps. I send a million clipboarded screenshots a day. I'm constantly making screenshots and clipboarding them, pasting them in. So to eliminate those extra steps, I have it set to only clipboard it. But when I need to upload it to like here, I can't paste it in. So I have to save it. So I have to go into an app or whatever and save the screenshot, if that makes sense. It's a lot. See, I just do the automatic clipboard. It's just when I have to save it that it takes those extra steps. Oh yeah. Did you guys see in the Elite? I don't know any of you that are in the Elite one. You got to watch the video that I posted. That's the kid. What is it? I can't think of his name. He's got a really, it's got like 100,000 subscribers. He's the kid. He's a 21-year-old kid that does window cleaning in Canada. And he videos all his door to door. He does a door to door, $1,000 a day. And then he did one series of episodes where he went to another part of Canada or something with nothing, zero money, and hang on. I'm just in the middle of a live stream now. I can't do it yet. Yeah, it's gonna. Can you come back? Like in a half hour? Is that okay?
Yeah, I
Is that all right?
Yeah, I gotta go leave something off there, exchange something.
Do that, then we'll be good. Then we'll be good for that. Thanks. Customer. You got to check it out, but he has this, I posted it, but no one sees it. I wish I knew the name. He posted one where he has these people harass him, and they tell him he's you shouldn't be doing sales like this and stuff. And he's like, well, I'm out here making money, and you can go back sitting on the couch and stuff and not making money. That's cool. And he goes, okay, I will go over to one of your neighbors and we'll see if they get upset too. And he goes and sells the neighbors. It's really great for salesmanship. Similar thing. These freaking customers, I can't stand them. And I told her to come at 3. Jay, I told her to come at 3. No. And then she'll sit here and freaking talk. Oh God. No, they do send me, and I send them business too. But these are business owners that I don't know where they're coming from. But we do help each other for sure. I send my digital stuff. I send Nick digital stuff. $350, and is 1 hour. $350, which is probably too low. Yeah, definitely. Let me run this contest. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win it? Hope you remember this, Jay. It is James Burns Jr., who is no slouch when it comes to selling print, because he is sold playing free. You're gonna get free business cards there, James. James, send me what you got. I'll print them for you, no charge. Great job, James. The winner. Nice job. Jamil said, can you show a handyman card? Oh, that one. Yeah, definitely. I will show that. And you're right, it was. So I got to get rid of your comment, too. There. Look at that. Call Gary today. Look at the great picture. Fantastic picture of him. Just a guy you trust. But besides that, he's got the rooms and all the things that you might want fixed. Picture hanging, furniture assembly. Instead of just saying we do it all, like here, he's listing out the things. He's doing the thinking for you. It's very smart. Outlet replacement. Then on the other side, he's got the garage door repair. Like, this is great. Who would throw this out? Like, no one would throw this thing out. Everyone's going to keep this. Insured. No job too small. Outstanding card. Outstanding. I was hoping Intergalactic would. Except you don't answer my texts and calls. You don't answer. Yes, exactly. You can grab the principles. Yes. But I think a lot of people are looking for... You can image search postcards all day. Just like you can listen to a million hit songs all day. Go do it and but you also don't know what someone's been mailing a lot. Did this thing bomb? Did they change things? People change things. Sometimes postcards work for a long time and then they fall out of favor or whatever. They stop working. Wait, what did Cat? Oh, everyone, this is like the fifth person that's asked me this. Yeah, I don't know. Kevin's busy. He's busy prospecting. I mean, I could look it up too, but it's like it just takes time. It's just probably a detail that doesn't really matter. Just do, just make it. Just go in Canva and make a thing of it. Thank you. Yeah, no, they don't hit like. Just like my staff don't watch my YouTubes. They don't watch them. Can't get them to watch them. I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers, too. Correct. That is the default behavior. Well, I don't know, because I have multiple Macs. So I have MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, iMac, and the default is that it puts up a window, I think, up on the Shift Command 4 puts a window at the thing, and you got to decide what to do with it, or it automatically puts it at desktop. Might do that, but it does not auto clipboard. I use clipboard a million times a day, so I like to hit Shift Command 4 and I can select what I want and it automatically goes to clipboard, and then I paste it in. I don't have to hit extra buttons. Having to hit those extra buttons would suck. I hit Control all in one thing, hit 4, select it, and then I paste it in. It's the most effective. I do it a billion times a day. So when I have to save something, which I don't have to do very rarely, I rarely have to save an image. I'm usually just pasting it in. Then I have to go through that extra steps of clicking and stuff. It's annoying. If that makes sense. Unless I'm missing something, but that's the fastest way to clipboard. Door-to-door hangers is something we did with Power Sharing. Oh, yeah, definitely. No one likes door-to-door sales. I mean, it gets the job done. Hangers, too, they're just a little more manual. 4:30, they show up at 3. Yep. That's what they do. Or you tell them at 3 and they show up at... I don't like people... There's nothing we can't stand more than people coming in here because they suck up our time. It sucks. It's the worst. When people show up here, like customers, and they come in and they want to go over a design with you or something, or help me design my postcard, like Jesus. And we don't even have a register here. We have no POS system here. So I take everything online. So they don't understand when I cannot ring you out. I will send you a link. I cannot ring you out with a register. I don't have a register sitting here. Yeah, no problem. Hit my subscribe button on YouTube so I can hit 5,000 people and watch my latest video. Yeah, I know. You could have gotten... Oh, yeah, that's right. We just did, yours.
Those just went out.
Yeah, we just shut them out today, James. Sorry.
I just
Okay.
earlier too about it.
Well, the next one's on me.
He should have gotten the tracking too, James Burns, right?
Let's do a... Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, James Burns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just sent him the
James
document.
Burns. Let's do. Should we do 9x12? So we're gonna go in 1 second here. How am I gonna give? Oh, someone says I'm gonna look at my email. Oh my god, there's so many emails. Let's do. Oh wait, maybe I'll do. No, I can't do that one. I can't do that one. Okay, I'm gonna do one that a lot of you guys probably forgot about. I'll do the dark document. That was a really good one. There's been slight changes since, but it's really good. It's really, really good. It's like a super secret, really good stuff. Let's do dark document, and then we're gonna go. What, did I not print enough, or are you doing more postal sheets?
More postal sheets.
You doing the permit ones? Their field is permit. It's okay if you use retail. It's okay, but there's a I saw it in a Manila folder over there
I'll
with the.
check that. I needed more of these anyway.
Yeah, but they're just remember their permit.
That's the one with just the one dude on it, right? The field. For
Well, there's two. There's two if it's Loudonville and Clifton Park. Clifton Park and Loudonville are the one guy.
All right.
Is one guy.
All right.
Yep.
So good. So head right then. All right.
Yeah, yeah. The other ones that you did the other day that we still have like one more have the two. But then there's one route that you have to do. Just you can just keep going with what do you want, Loudonville or Clifton Park?
Clifton Park right now.
Yeah, you can stay with one guy. The one guy artwork on Clifton Park.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, that works. We'll do dark document, and then I gotta go. Hashtag dark document. Where's the save? You can hit it right now. It's Chrome tab, giveaway tool, share. Oh my god, so many buttons. Someday I'll have a person to just handle these. Hit dark document. You guys remember dark document? I do have Square, and I have the little thing, but it's you got to take their credit card and like, I just like to send invoices. I have the card reader. I have all that. I don't like because they take so much time. They take so much time over such little stuff. Dark document. You better hit dark document. Dark document. You guys remember the dark document? That's a good one. I love that one. And then we're going to go. Any other questions? Hope you had a good time watching. Make sure you watch my recent video. No one's watching it because I posted it up at midnight last night. But my shorts are doing good. I got to do more shorts. I definitely have to do more shorts. One step. Command Control Shift 4. That's what I do. Save shot. Save screenshot to clipboard. Then immediately after wait, what? This is what I hit 1 billion times a day. I have it set to automatically go into the clipboard. However, I did this years ago. I set it up to where I hit that and it goes to the clipboard. So there's no extra clicks because I do it so many times a day. I don't want extra clicks. And then as soon as I hit that, I select the area that I want. I hit Control Shift 4, select the area I want. It goes to the clipboard and I just paste it in Command V. I'm trying to grasp what I'm missing here. Okay. See you, Jay. Screenshot to clipboard immediately after. Do command in the clipboard. Bye, Jay. Thank you. Yeah, you too. You too. Command in the clipboard and save without extra mouse clicking and no typing values. I don't know what I'm missing. That way you have both without typing. Oh, you're saying that immediately after do command in the clipboard. I don't know what clipboard. I don't even. It just saves to the clipboard. I don't want I take a million screenshots a day. There's a whole bunch of purposes that we use screenshots for, and when we're designing things and checking things out, it's easier to make screenshots and paste them over emails and in Discord and stuff. I don't want 1,000 screenshots saved in a folder that I never. These are, you do a dozen of these an hour. We're just constantly sending screenshots to each other over Discord and over emails for different campaigns and stuff. So I don't want all these. These are little clips of. So I don't want a million screen. That's why I have it set to clipboard, so that I can paste it over with as minimal clicking as possible. I hit the function, I select what I want, and it's automatically in the clipboard. I paste it in. But there's rare times, like today, where I need the actual file, so I have to do those extra steps. I have to go into Shotter or whatever. It's like, I just don't save screenshots that often. So it's a pain. You have to make those extra clips. But for someone who's doing a million screenshots a day and doesn't want those files, I don't want those files. I just want to paste them in. I just paste them in and move on. I don't need to save them. Yeah, I don't need, okay, maybe. I wouldn't want my desktop all clogged with them. But I get what you're saying. I don't need it. I just don't need it. This works. I have no problems. This works a million times a day. It's just a one time, that I need to upload something. I have to remember the steps to do it, to actually save a file. Otherwise, you have a bazillion files sitting there. Okay, let's run this. Who's going to get the dark document? Only 20-something people entered for the dark document. Jesus. Good odds. George won. George Prapas won. Yes. George, just shoot me an email and I will get that right over to you. It is a fantastic document. It is a super fantastic document. The dark document. That's it. I had a great time, guys. Tech support. Apparently so. I had a great time talking with you guys. I always do. I will see you next Thursday. Watch my YouTubes. Hit the subscribe button so I can get to 5,000 subscribers. I'm trying real hard. Okay, I have to go because we have a ton of mailings that have to go out. I appreciate every single one of you. I will see you guys next week.